All right. Good morning. It is a new, fresh morning. No frickin' mosquitoes. Uh, it's summer, but it almost froze last night, and this is supposed to be summer. BS. Got the diff. Got the locker in there. So last time we were out doing stupid shit. Rock calling with aired up tires. It's so dumb. So we found another point of failure here, and a torsion key keeper popped out. So I decided I'm going to do something to permanently fix that so it never happens again when I'm doing stupid. And the solution is so there's a torsion key up in there. Lengthen the bolt. You know, you could lengthen it with a welder, or you could put in, just put in a longer bolt. So the torsion key, so what's happened now, push it all the way up, and it's all the way sitting right near against, pretty well right against the cross member. So and then it can't go anywhere. That key, it is stuck there. It's got nowhere to go. It can't move this way or that way. It is squished up there. It's staying there. Not too much though, just a little bit, so that we don't want to put more load on this keeper down here. And then, so that the keeper can't get popped out, you just weld on a little bit there to keep that sucker on there. Never happening again. And now the front of the truck, let's see the angle of the control arm here. So that raised up the front of the truck, probably a good inch or so, maybe more. But it gave me some more good ground clearance too, so that's a win-win. But the issue with that is the steep CV axle angle. So what I did, and it's a rather simple solution. All you gotta do, lengthen your bracket. It's adjustable. I can move the diff higher or lower, to straighten out my CV axle angle, or to get more ground clearance, from the diff. There's that one. And here's this one. And then the back one, it's a cross member one. It's a little different to deal with, but then I can adjust my diff. Diff cross member. This is this is from a parts truck for a front diff. I took one of the cross member mounts out. This was for the rearward mount, and I used that one for my new side mount. And it's kind of a cup kind of shape. It needs the strength, and you weld it in all the way around on every side. Done-dito. I didn't do the very back side. I did like a gusset weld on it, but I didn't weld all the way on that one back side there. It doesn't need it. It's solid. It moves the whole truck. Nothing's going anywhere. This bracket I took and cut and used from a parts truck. It was actually the upper control arm bracket. New cross member, all done up, ready to go. Yeah. All right, let's get the new cross member in. Can you even see the diff? If I wasn't in the way, so we'll put this on the other side. Let's see what you can see. There you go. All right. There's a diff mount there. There's where the cross member goes. Utsy frickin' daisy. Oh, there's my light. There we go. Check it out. Zoom out, phone. All right, there we go. New cross members in. Basically, almost the same as the old one, except for, well, this is pretty high up now. I got good clearance there. But and then this one, basically the holes are a couple inches down from where, or up or from where they were. So the cross member dropped down a couple inches or so. There we go. Beauty. So let's see, get this level. There's my CV angle. It's not too bad right now. Here's the other one. And this one's always going to be locked in, so I really want to keep this one straight. It's pretty straight right now, though. I'll probably drop down a tiny bit because we got adjustable frickin' diff mounts. Oh yeah. Where's the front one? The other one. Where's the other one? No. There it is. Shoot. I thought the truck looked big before. That is the most ground clearance you're gonna get out of an IFS. All right, got the diff in. Let's see what we got for ground clearance now. And most of them, they always have a cross member hanging down for the torsion bars or whatever. But this is the way I did it. I put the cross member so it's not hanging low at all. Because guys put a lift in and they're like, yeah, I'm getting ground clearance. And then they got a cross member for it that hangs down just as low as the factory one did. So, got a lot of ground clearance here now. Much as you can get out of these trucks. Time to test that locker though. I think the 40s are actually starting to look a little bit small. Maybe it's just me and my tire dysmorphia.